Mary Phillips, my girl. It's officially time to give this little thing a whirl. Candidly, I've been using this a lot while filming for my app Makeup by Kellyanne, and I already love it. I feel like I need to do a proper just review. Mary Phillips is a celebrity makeup artist, and she launched m.ph Beauty, and this is her underpainting palette. This is kind of her first like hero product is the vibe I get, and it's amazing. I also got the brush. I'm using both to my skin with Desi Skin. There's Quenching Gel Cream Moisturizer. I saw a creator talk on here about how this is very similar to the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Palette. From a formulation standpoint, I 100% agree. These creams are very non-detectable on the skin. I don't know if that's the right word, undetectable. Very HD skin. Back, I would say medium coverage, but in a very thin, lightweight formula. The finish isn't overly dewy, it's not overly matte, it's kind of right in the middle, like just a very skin-like finish. I'm gonna be using the light palette, and from a tone standpoint, like spot on. I personally like starting with the brightness, so I'm going to color correct with this like peachy shade. Anywhere that you have discoloration. I love makeup artist brands because I just feel like they are so intentional. Now I'm gonna mix these two shades. This one is more of my brightening shade. Create the infamous upside down triangle. This is more my skin color, so this and kind of conceal around the nose. When I want to brighten, create shape and pull light forward, I will go in with that lighter shade. And this is where you can kind of start to reverse contour the nose. Similar to how contour cools and recedes light backwards, creating divots, brightness brings features forward. So that's why you see people brightening kind of these peaks of their face, like here. If you want to lift right here, doing this with a brighter shade is going to pop that forward right over the gel. You can start to reverse contour with some brightness here. I'm going to use this for just more of that concealing portion. I like to take another brush and I kind of want to pat it out just to get a rough blend. I want the shape, but I just want it to feel more worked into the skin. Here's the fun part. I'm gonna dip into this contour shade. This is the shade that I've been loving. It has more of the cool tone. Mary Phillips always starts here, and her doing this motion has just become addicting for me, so I'm gonna do that motion. It's literally like I saw Katie Heron, saw Army. What is that phrase? A large forehead, where you really can round out the shape of your forehead. Pull it backwards, in my shadow, and then pulling it a little here. So start here, pull it down. It's okay. Products just melt. The jawline right here is also important, and then dragging this down the neck. Sorry, filming with a dog and a boyfriend. Is this shadow up? It dips and recedes the light down at a higher place, which is why it makes you look a little more chiseled. Underpainting may feel a little extra for those special occasions, like you're going out to a fancy dinner, or taking professional pictures, or you're attending a wedding. It's the best method to look snatched, but also very natural, like Scott Barnes, who was a huge underpainter. That contour shade from the brow, I'm just gonna start to go down the nose a little bit. Turn your nose up a little. You add darkness right there, right where your nose would. Mine naturally does this. Where you draw these lines together, more you're pulling light in. You'll see people doing darkness on top of the nose. They want to make it look skinnier. Pulling this like up onto the nose. Hitting the lip, going under the eyes to just make the eyes appear bigger. Final thing is going back in with those bright shades, extending this right down the center. I love underpainting with blush, so I'm gonna take a little bit of She Goes to the Gym. Okay, to be heavy-handed because this will all soften in the foundation step. So now when you go in with your favorite foundation, trying this Mario one for the first time, going to soften up the bright areas, soften up the dark areas. So it's just kind of adding a neutralizing filter on top of everything. So you want to lightly pat. Depends on the type of coverage you want. If you want full coverage, I would pat. If you want lighter coverage, you can buff. Stunning. Harsh. Just make sure you're using such a light hand though, so that you don't diminish all the work you did. You want it to just shine through. My favorite thing is always like, oh, that girl is so pretty, not, oh, that girl has good makeup. Just want it to look like, no, I didn't just beat my face. Mary Phillips, you killed it with this. It's such a gorgeous palette, and I love that it makes your painting so approachable to the everyday girl. So if you haven't tried this, make sure to go pick it up. It is phenomenal.